Welcome back to Black Ice, and you may notice that the situation is a little bit different than when we left off. Well, that is because there was an update on Black Ice. Thank you, developers, for updating. But, of course, that kind of screwed over my save game. So I had to replay. I have been playing for the last 4 hours to get back to a similar position. Unfortunately, this is Hearts of Iron. 2 games never go quite the same way. And yeah, right now we are in. Well, we were leaving off trying to actually attack Romania, but I've got something better, aka the attack on Germany. So let's actually just get this started. The difference between this and the other game. Let's actually call everyone in because we've got a few allies. Is that I managed to get Romania in my faction before they start to do that little Romania fuckery where they just have constant coups. I'm not sure what that was all about, but essentially that really helped out in that regard because obviously now I don't have to deal with that annoying shit, which is exactly what I wanted to see. And now I've got the Germans who invaded Poland, and they invaded France through the Maginot Line because apparently there's something wrong with the Maginot Line, or maybe it's just France was extremely weak, and then they took over everything, so I have to deal with them. Even though it's probably going to fail, at least at the start, I will still try to deal with them. So I'll decrease the speed majorly. I've got some... Okay, so I've got some aircraft over here that need to be repositioned. My fleets, I'm going to use them, though my fleet is pretty small. I can still try to use it in some way. Let's convoy raid through here. And then let's use this fleet as a search and destroy. And then up here is where I have most of my forces, up here in East Prussia. You may notice by the experience count on some of these units that, and well, from just me going over here, that in this sort of alternate timeline, the Chinese debacle didn't really happen. For some reason, the Japanese AI that just decided to be really, really stupid this time around, so I was able to really easily rack up a whole lot of kills and experience on them, so now I have a lot of really well-trained divisions. However, the Germans have a lot. That's the problem. The Germans just have a lot of things. They just have a lot. And I'm not sure I can actually beat them. They have a lot of industry, they have a lot of troops, and in general, they are very unsavory fellas. Let's try to see... Okay, so... There's some combat going on the line. Some of it is not exactly going our way. So for example, this one. And their infantry divisions are huge, it seems. They have a lot of attack. Ours also have a lot of attack, possibly because we are in pretty good terrain to defend. Japan joined the Axis, that doesn't really matter. We have already defeated the Japanese where they mattered. So we've got France asking us for military access, that's good. And we've got a bit of a breakthrough coming over here. Okay, so we've managed to... Yeah, don't care. We've managed to secure a passage over this river, and we'll try to encircle all these divisions in the north. That's going to be the first order of business, pretty much. As well as when this combat is done, I will make another assault from here, and I'll try to, as quickly as possible, get through here. Also, this guy, he's going to, Rakosovsky over here, he's going to start his plan. Obviously, Hungary was not exactly expecting what was... Okay, so I can invite Republican Spain, but I'm not going to call them in, because if Republican Spain gets in the war, they will get crushed in like 2 days. And I don't want that to happen. So let's move through Hungary. Let's see the air map mode. Looks like it's going to go fairly well for us. The German planes don't appear to be over here. They appear to be fighting the British, which is good. Excellent. I dislike being bombed by the Germans, so that's going to be great for me. Now, all these guys in Eastern Poland, I'm not sure where they're coming from, perhaps from Lvov. Okay, yeah, they're coming from Lvov partially, and then later on I'll reorganize my air forces when they are needed. Ooh, over here it looks like there is a bit of an opening. I'm going to put Zhukov over here on not maximum aggressiveness because the Germans are pretty scary. Republican Spain has accepted to join the faction, and I will call them in at a critical time. Okay, so we've got a lot of divisions over here ready to push through. Actually, over here there is a very, very weakened German division. So let's leave a few units behind to prevent encirclement and get going with the rest of my forces. And selecting only the mechanized units, let's try to dash for Königsberg. As well as with these guys, let's try to go for Königsberg as well. Operation 50T. Okay, sure. So they've made a pretty good attack over here, however, we have managed to repulse them, and unfortunately there is a Mountaineer division with a very interesting general, with a really weird name. We'll try to avoid running headlong into the Mountaineer division in the city, but I need to actually... The main problem right now is that I cannot... Okay, good. Let's try to get in as quickly as possible and surround all these divisions in East Prussia, just to have a secure base from the north. Okay, so there's also a very weak concentration of Germans over here. So let's actually make some attacks over here. In fact, some diversionary attacks too should not be too big of a... Okay, good. I was actually worried for a second that was my units being cut off from supplies. I don't want these guys doing anything else, so I will just put them on hold, and then I'll have all these other guys make attacks on different areas at the front, because I want these encircled divisions killed as quickly as possible. Don't want them to be able to rejoin their lines. Any division I can kill is a division less that I have to fight later, and so obviously I want to take out as many as possible. So the British want my military access, that's good. They might actually be pulling out of Königsberg, which is excellent. And in the south, looks like it's going pretty well. We're about to take Debrecen, I'm not sure, my Hungarian is less than horrible. And, well, okay, so looks like in general it's going fairly decently in the south. Also because we've got some mountain troops over here, and obviously mountain troops in the Carpathians are a very good boon for me. We've got a little bit of a solid line established over here. Let's actually try to get this Panzer III division off our backs. In case you're wondering what my divisions look like, I've got two kinds of armored corps. The normal mechanized corps with the VTs and the obviously T-26s, and the 1940 tank corps with the T-34s, which was given to me graciously by the game when I researched the T-34. And obviously that is pretty good for my overall chances of success, because I'm guessing that my armor is going to be pretty effective against the enemy. Okay, so apparently their motorized infantry divisions don't really have anti-tank weapons, which is excellent. We're just trying to wait for these guys to get out of Königsberg, but they've moved in other troops. Okay, it doesn't matter though, because it's really, really weak troops in terms of organization, so we'll have that. No. I will not allow you to join the war. Xinjiang wants to send their divisions, and there's a lot of them. Great! I like you. I like you, Xinjiang. I mean, they will probably be terrible. Yeah, a lot of militias and the likes, but I guess they're just going to be cannon fodder in the German front. So let's send them into Zhukov, who obviously, from the historical records, knows how to use cannon fodder quite a bit. And we're about to... Okay, South Africa wants to move troops through our territory. That's fine. I don't see anything wrong with that. Romania wants to send in their expeditionary forces. That's good, because obviously... Okay, actually, this is not that great, but it is decent. Okay, so let's try to get all the Romanians. I think I've managed to catch all of them, like the Pokemon. Romanian Pokemon all ready to go. Okay, they will be given to Rakosovsky, but then I will switch around to Tukhachevsky over here. Good. I actually had a civil war in this timeline, obviously because I had the purge, and I didn't purge everyone, so you have a chance to be obviously receiving a civil war, and last time I didn't, but this time I did, and it was actually pretty fierce. Like, normally the civil war is really weak, playing as the Soviet Union, obviously in normal game, but in Black Ice it seems like, I don't know, maybe it's the fact that you have more divisions overall, so you have sort of more bigger pool for the revolters to choose from in terms of actually getting troops. But oh well, I defeated it. It was some good practice, but in general, I could have done with a little bit of a weaker civil war. Let's actually try to make a push over here. There is a Panzer division, actually a Neubaufahrzeug, it seems. Probably. Oh no, it's not. It's a SS motorized division. Okay. Just with a weird counter. Let's try to get through over here. There is an SS motorized division over here, actually at regiment, and we can try to encircle it. We're making some decent progress down here in the south, actually. Or rather, we're not getting destroyed down in the south, which is exactly what I like. Let's actually see how much territory have we exchanged. Looks like... Okay, so we've mostly been able to grab stuff and not be on the receiving end of a terrible beating. We have a chance to get this Panzer free in a grip, but it's not going to work. Yeah, it's not going to work. And let's actually get to Tukhachevsky and make a new plan for him. Then afterwards, once we have managed to clear Hungary and the southern flank of the German forces in Czechoslovakia, this army from Tukhachevsky with 40 divisions is going to go to Italy, and the army from Zhukov is going to move into Germany, hopefully. That is, unless the Germans manage to somehow repulse us before that happens, but let's hope that that doesn't happen in any way. Let's get the encirclement of these guys. Really? They've managed to retake Königsberg? That's not nice. That is not cute at all. So we've managed to move in some infantry divisions, and we're going to be able to, at least, hopefully, we're going to be able to seal off that end of the encirclement. Let's get this guy to retreat. We're going to take that naval base. That's good. Also, I did not attack Finland in this timeline because they were guaranteed by the Allies, actually. That was obviously a little bit annoying, but I could not do much about it. And I was obviously a little bit upset that I could not take out Finland, but oh well. So looks like our mechanized army is in pretty decent shape, and we'll just charge through. We'll have the light units over here stay in this little province, and then have the heavy units go for Danzig. So if we can take Danzig and circle these two guys, it's going to be great. It's going to be excellent. It's going to be great, fantastic, whatever. Oh, by the way, my armored is obviously commanded by Konyev, who has some really good traits for armor, in case you haven't noticed. And over here, we can probably do something over in this direction. So have we managed to encircle that one motorized? No. Looks like the attack completely failed due to some reason or another. Let's try to get an attack going over here against that motorized division. We can also make an attempt over here at trying to take out this one Panzer division. Oh, there's some... Oh, the strategic redeployments. Oh no. I dislike strategic redeployments. That's not going to be great. So it looks like in Hungary, the advance, the party is over. Because there's a lot of German divisions out here, and that's not going to be too great. But we're going to try to hold out. So how's the air war going? Still pretty well. We've got a fair amount of strategic bombers. Though actually, since there's not much over Eastern Germany, once we can manage to grab a airfield relatively close to the German homeland, like this one, hopefully our fighters will be able to reach Eastern Germany. Yes, they will, and then we will be able to bring the pain with our strategic bombers over onto Eastern Germany. And then, yeah, let's get these guys, move them over to East Prussia, which is a pretty cool airfield with 2,000 aircraft available. Okay, so our thrust over here is making its progress, and we're trying to get as quickly as possible onto a good position to encircle these guys. Unfortunately, it looks like they have a lot of infantry divisions ready to stop us. In fact, one of them has some pretty ridiculous statistics. That's not going to be fun to fight. Okay, so we've got 2 more mechanized corps ready to advance. Let's try to get my light mechanized onto the battle to actually just help, and then when they are done, I will just stay their hand and keep them over here. United Kingdom wants a non-aggression pact, that's fine. We're trying to get our mechanized onto Danzig, which would be excellent. However, right now we're being attacked from the side, from these guys, and let's actually just finish them off really quick, because they're annoying. Then let's move down onto some greener pastures and get our mechanized in other locations to do some good moves. These 2 infantry divisions are actually pretty resistant to our attacks. So let's actually just move in more mechanized forces. China wants a pact on non-aggression. That's not surprising, seeing as we basically won the war with Japan for them. So obviously they kind of owe us. Looks like we have this division encircled. Let's finish it off really quick. It's going to be great. We can actually try an encirclement on these 3 divisions. It's going to be also pretty good. Let's get this guy to attack the SS Regiment to avoid them retreating. Okay, so we've captured some military factories, and that's pretty good. We're going to increase our production of T-34s, and then we're going to increase our production of what do we actually need? Infantry equipment. So I guess infantry equipment, recon cavalry. Okay. And then after that, we're just going to have aircraft be in the queue. So where's infantry equipment? It's over here. Let's get a full line going. And then we're going to have... I can actually... No, okay. Where are you? I cannot find you. Why? Where's recon cavalry? Okay, it's over here. Actually, we've got quite a lot of producing recon already. So no. Actually, I may have my game volume a little bit too loud. Let's decrease that a little bit. Okay. So we need to actually get more aircraft, because airplanes are good. And then I guess RZs. Yeah. Okay. So our main army is still making advances, and we've got some attempts coming in at taking out this Panzer III, but it's not working too well. Okay, so there's a little bit of an opening over here we can use to get the Germans off balance. Okay, good. Then these guys should attack over here. So we managed to actually encircle these guys, which is excellent. I exactly wanted that to happen. So let's get all our divisions in the area to finish them off really quickly. Fortunately, things in Hungary are starting to turn a little bit awry for us. Okay, that's actually a combat that we don't really have done. This is a fort. Okay, I guess we're gonna take the fort. Okay, good. So we've had a little bit of a moment of progress over here. So let's continue down. Trying to get all these guys in a pocket is not going to be easy. Especially if there's really annoying infantry divisions that keep stopping us. And then we can fall on Warsaw from two flanks. Okay, good. We're starting to actually make some pretty good headway over here. We're just gonna charge through and try to get to Warsaw before they can reinforce it in any kind of way. Actually, they've got 2 infantry divisions, but they're pretty weak, actually, so we can maybe try to get them defeated before they are reinforced. I mean, it's 3 infantry divisions and 1 cavalry division, so unfortunately I don't think we're going to have a chance. But we can try to work around Warsaw, and we've got a lot of, obviously, armor divisions over here, so we can maybe try to do something with those. Let's actually get Zhukov to activate his plan. This will probably fail in a lot of combats. However, what it will do is it will busy the Germans in a lot of areas, and it will make certain that in areas where our troops can actually advance by themselves, they will do so. Okay, so we are about to encircle Warsaw. It's going to be great once we actually do that. It's actually... one big thing is going to be to get these guys to not do stupid things. Which, considering it's the AI, it's probably going to do stupid things. Okay, wait. Need to go and reinforce these guys because they're getting attacked by a very, very angry infantry division. And I dislike getting attacked by very, very angry infantry divisions because that's not really good for my health. So I need to exactly... Okay, wait. Good. So it looks like they have thinned out the southern front a little bit. So let's take that opportunity, take that airfield, attack over here. That's probably going to fail, but it's going to draw off their attention. We can capture Debrecen again. Okay, we've got a little bit of success going up north. Continue that by charging against this 1 infantry division that might draw off their attention a little bit. Okay, so... we've had a little bit of success over here, but... oh, wait. Wait, why is the situation of supplies very low over here? Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, that's not really that big of an issue. So we've managed to overrun a few of their divisions. Let's finish off these 2 divisions over here. Once the 5 infantry actually can get in the fight, it's going to be pretty easy to take them out. We've got these guys very close to their goal, which is to obviously take out those annoying Germans in Warsaw. However, there's a bit of a problem. And that problem is German infantry divisions. Okay, so there's a little bit of an opening in the lines over here. Let's go for Krakow then. Then we can do some stuff over here. Okay, so it looks like our battleships are being demolished. That's unfortunate. Looks like the German fleet was there, and it wasn't that good for our guys, unfortunately. So we have managed to regain our footing a little bit, and we're trying to encircle Warsaw as quickly as possible. However, it's taken a while, and that's a bit of an annoying little piece of news. We're still advancing in Hungary, though, which is great. I love that. Because if we can flank the Germans, that's going to be excellent. In fact, the fact that we can advance in the center as well is really, really nice for us. So we've got 3 mechanized corps ready to go. We'll just move through as quickly as possible. Warsaw is going to be encircled. There is Łódź over here, ready to be taken by our light armor. Bit of a sneeze. That's annoying. And we're just... oh, okay. So they've also left a little bit of East Prussia undefended. Is that because... no. Okay, interesting. So they do have a few divisions over here by Republican Spain, so I don't want Republican Spain to be in the war because it may look like they have a lot of divisions over here, but unfortunately those divisions that they do have are pathetic. They're all garrisons, militias, just leftovers, so I don't want them to be in a fight at all. Okay, so let's actually get our mechanized to do things again. We're going to try to encircle these German divisions. And then get these guys to take out Warsaw. Then we have this other armored division ready to go. Good. We've taken Łódź and we're just pushing back those German divisions. We're about to encircle these guys. It's gonna be great. Come on. Why is it at 100 and then they're not? Okay, good. So they're gone, and I hope that they won't manage to escape, but I think they will manage. Oh no, good. So we've managed to encircle them. That's good. Unfortunately, it looks like the Germans have brought in a lot of reinforcements just in time to stop us. That's not gonna be fun. Let's get all these guys on the plan. Try to work around and encircle these two enemy divisions. In the meantime, this motorized division will advance in the north. Okay, so we've managed to encircle those guys and take them out, and we're trying to... Actually, I see a bit of an opportunity over here. We can maybe try to do something over here with all these forces in the Carpathians and in Galicia. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Tarantuva sending us their divisions. Okay, sure. I'll activate Tukhachevsky's plan just to make sure that our troops are advancing. Canada wants a non-aggression pact, that's good. Actually, no, that was the British Raj, I think. They're forcing us out of Łódź, that's unfortunate. But that's fine, actually. Because we can try to encircle those divisions that have gone in the city. Because both of their flanks are pretty exposed. And then also, these guys looks like they're pretty much going to be encircled. This one infantry division, 26th. I want these guys to retreat, actually. Unfortunately, I cannot retreat. That is very annoying. They've managed to bring in a light armor division. That is very annoying. Let's try to see if we can actually take them out with our infantry. We're continuing to improve our research of infantry, especially. Infantry equipment and the likes is obviously very important. We've managed to encircle Łódź, and now we can make some advances in central Poland as well. Try to get across the... What is this river? The Oder? No, it's not the Oder. Come on, can't be the Oder. It's not the Vistula, it's not the Oder, so it's the Nise? I have no idea, honestly. My rivers are not that good these days. Okay, so let's wait until these guys abandon this one province and then go ahead and take it. Ooh, okay, so we've managed to expel those divisions from our province, and then we're going to be able to encircle and defeat that one infantry division. Oh, that's very annoying. As soon as that infantry division went on the other side, immediately they managed to bring in another division to actually replace it. That's unfortunate. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work, I said. Let's try to get behind Krakow. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, good. We're about to encircle these guys. Sorry for the lag. Sometimes it's kind of laggy. And that's about 5, 7, 10, 12, 15, and 17 infantry divisions. Is it infantry? Yeah, actually, no. There is the Leibstandarte Adolf Hitler division over here. Okay, good. So we're going to be able to take those annoying fuckers out. And we're also receiving some pretty big defeats at this point, so I'll actually... it says that overall we have the advantage, and in fact our divisions are all pretty heavy... Heavy? What? They're all pretty good in terms of strength, so I will just continue the plan. Unfortunately, things in the north aren't looking quite as good. They've managed to bring up a lot of reinforcements from the last time we were working over here. In fact, a lot of our divisions, it's mostly just the fact that they're still moving on the front line just to keep up with the advance of our main armies. I want these guys to attack over here. I want to threaten the flanks of these guys as much as possible. Actually, I want these guys to retreat over here because I don't want them to be encircled. They're very experienced mechanized corps, so I don't want them to... And again with the corps, that's really annoying. So I really don't want them to be defeated in such an easy way. Looks like we haven't managed to encircle the guys over here because they managed to reinforce the area at the last possible second, which is obviously the most annoying thing to have ever happened in the history of things that have happened, so yeah. And then let's get these guys. We may actually miss on a lot of encircled divisions. That's very, very annoying. Okay, good. Really? How is that not going to work? That is annoying. That is very, very annoying. I need these guys to stop suiciding, thank you very much. And then... where on the front line can we actually do something? Over here looks like a definitely good candidate, however... never mind. I thought we had a lot more of a superiority. But unfortunately, it looks like the party is over here in the north, where we can encircle this one infantry division. Oh well. We can also make an advance against these guys. Okay, so we've managed to encircle at least a few divisions. Looks like 9. Unfortunately, the fucking motorized Adolf Hitler has managed to escape, but whatever. We'll take them out later. They're still in a very precarious position over here, so yeah, that's why I'm not that worried. Let's actually get Tuhachevsky over here to stop working on his plan, because at this point he's just suiciding. Let's actually check the casualty count, and then I'll go and join you in the next part. Looks like we're actually doing fairly well. 15,000 and 19,000. And 4,000 means about 28,000. Actually, no. That's 38,000. Thank you very much. Against 280,000 Germans and 46,000 Italians. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Those are probably just casualties from elsewhere. So it's probably about 150,000 Germans, 10,000 Italians, 15,000 Hungarians. So we're doing fairly well so far. The Germans still have more divisions than we do, I think. Actually, no. 140 divisions in total. The Hungarians have 1. They're reduced pretty well to 1. Italians about 50. So in total, the Axis must have about 200 divisions. In the front, we have about 150, considering the Romanians. Yeah, we've got 150 plus, actually more like 180 divisions. Let's see if we can count this way. 88, 10, so 108, 109. 112, 100 and obviously 121, 141, 146, 149. No, that's not how that works. Oh well. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first part of the obviously Soviet-German War. I'll get back to you with the next one tomorrow, and I'll see you then.